Welcome along here to English Park. Nice balmy evening here in Christchurch for this Morrison Mitsubishi Reta Fitzpatrick Cup final between Coastal Spirit SAS and UC Football. Coastal in their familiar black strip and University in their alternate gold and maroon strip. And should be a great game here today. It will be controlled by Courtney Bremer, assisted by Liam Haxton and Joe Field. Looking resplendent in their pink today. We look at the away team for today's fixture, the underdogs for it. We've got UC Football. Got a couple of familiar faces in there, Jasmine Ball and Jasmine Donald. The two Jasmines have got a bit of pride history. And of course the captain today, number 11, Kelsey Barrett, who's the PT for the team, and it's been a great base for the team to build around. Coach Elliot Anderson Evans, once a Coastal guy. And the formidable champions of the South Island, Coastal Spirit SAS, and there's plenty of big caps on this. An international and Jada Stewart been over with Samoa in the recent AFC championships. A few girls that have represented New Zealand at university with futsal. Elena Firth and Samantha White, both featuring today, and also Brittany Nicholson. She will be starting on the bench. And of course, head coach Juan Chang Ureta. And Coastal Spirit side are defending champions. They won last year and got here via victory over their arch rivals Kashmir Technical 3-1 in the semi-final. Before that, in the quarter-final, they dispatched Halls United 5-0. Had the bye in the first round. UC got here via a bye in the first round. A 6-0 victory over Ferrymead and a 2-0 over Christchurch United. Both sides being the Championship League. And here we go, we're underway with Coastal heading towards the St Albans. Hepburn's on the ball. Sends one forward that UC have been able to deal with so far. Expecting Coastal to put a lot of pressure on the UC team tonight. And form has the Coastal Spirit as firm favourites. See Chloe Dove out there. She missed the semi-final, but player of enormous experience, 250 games, and also taking up the assistant coach role this year, which is great to see. Females involved in the coaching side of the game. It's really probably the missing piece of the puzzle here in Christchurch. And the program of today's game, if you go to mainland football down to competitions, head into senior competitions and Morrison Mitsubishi Reta Fitzpatrick Cup, you'll see the program. We've got both sides listed, and also a bit of a Chloe Dove has written a piece on that, as has coach for UC Football Elliot Anderson Evans, just sharing their hopes and ambitions for the game. And here goes Jada Stewart, who's heading forward into the danger zone outside the 18-yard box. Hepburn pushing the ball out wide. And Foster getting on the ball nice and early. She's starting today's game. She came on in the semi-final. Ball forward from Firth, playing in a central back role today. She found herself at right back in the semi-final. He spreads the ball out to Dove. Looks forward. Ball goes into Hepburn. Sitting in a central right role. Sees the searching ball forward. Goalkeeper's going to have that one all under control. Dana Jameson, her first season at UC Football, up from Invercargill. Not too much local footballers in this UC side. Everybody, majority of them are here studying at the University of Canterbury. have come from far and wide to join the football here, and they've definitely been working on their program, and it's been ever improving. Firth just dropping back. Jasmine Donald sort of playing the lone high role. Not traditionally a forward player, but a striker role, but definitely been capable. She's got herself 5 goals over the last few weeks. Shows a lot of determination and can run all day. Throw goes forward from Emily Abbott-Joe into the midfield. You see down the left-hand side, searching ball through, but Firth got that covered. Good passing under pressure here from Coastal Spirit. Being able to find feet, good touches going on. Stewart putting pressure on the back four, as does Mel Cameron. She's got the ball. Has a go, maybe the first shot, but there was next to no venom in that one. Here comes Jada Stewart, just working away into the 18-yard box. Squares it back. Well cleared at the moment for UC. Good work in there from Kelsey Barrett to give her side an opportunity to work down this right-hand side, but it's Coastal Spirit down the right. And the clearance is going to see you thrown right in the corner. Just a great, fortunate touch in there from UC to allow them to move forward. Jasmine Donald just able to slow things down, but the forward ball isn't going to find anywhere. Dove into Hepburn to Dabner. Dabner trying to put it through to Stewart. Ball doesn't quite have the pace on it that's required. Kogan back to Firth. Firth into Hepburn. Hepburn takes a touch. Moves wide. They run through down the far side here from Wilson's good into the box. Drags it back, but can't beat the first defender. And we're going to have our first corner of the day. Rebecca Wilson, been around Coastal for a while now, 100 games, most of them from the bench, but it's accumulated a good number of caps under her belt and done her team well. She falls in the role for missing today Rebecca Lake from the Coastal Zone, a bit of a surprise admission, but it must be some injuries. Good clearance from Barrett, we put back in. Attempted to be put back in by Firth. Dabner doesn't quite get her eye on the target there, but a good touch and spin move, but could have paid dividends. And Coastal Spirit have been absolutely deadly from corners in this cup competition. We've seen most of those games, and they really have threatened from every corner they've taken and been able to provide goal scoring opportunities from a good number of those. Here's Kogan back with Cameron. Cameron out to McPherson. McPherson gets the ball to Kogan. She steps inside, or Stewart, sorry. Stewart trying to weave her way through. Kogan there. Resets. Good close down from UC football. Firth takes a touch, drives in. Looks for some support from Cameron, who touches a bit light. But Debner puts pressure on the ball player. Donald trying to create something, but it's back in the under control from Dove, who finds Kogan. Turns the ball to Dove, she looks down the line. And that one missed everybody. Kogan square to Debner. Debner's got a lot of room in front of her. She drives in down to the left-hand side. Cameron's run across, creates some space. The shot's blocked well there from. Nice little 1-2 here with Stewart. Drives into the 18-yard box, squares it off. Cameron was there, but before the ball could get there, some great defending by the UC footballers. Cutting that one off, and we've got another corner. And it goes right into that 6-yard box, and it's in. There's that deadly corner and set play that Coastal Spirit have been able to utilise again and again. And it's Captain Whitney Hepburn in her 200th game for Coastal Spirit has scored the opening goal here in the 10th minute or 9th minute of the game. And there we have the openings. This might put a bit of spark under the UC footballers. But it might also give a bit of confidence to UC as they score again from a corner. Set play. Well drifted in right into the 6-yard box. Met very well by Whitney Hepburn, was always moving forward. Firth out to McPherson. Drops it back to it. Firth turn. Drives. Options, it's found Kogan. She spins, drops it into Cameron. Spins, look for some space. He's got around, but the cover defence is strong from UC. And all they can do is invite another corner. And the yellow shirts make their way back into the 6-yard box. They know where this is going. They've just got to make a priority of getting to the ball first. Another quality ball in. Hepburn's there again. That's 2 from 2 from the right hand, from the left. Hepburn in her 200th game picks up 2 goals within the first 10 minutes. And this is going to be a real test for UC. See Jasmine Donald trying to encourage her players to get this game. It's just those set plays that Coastal Spirit are so really provides a real defensive side. It was just about a carbon copy. People was nowhere to be seen, and you do not need to put that envelope for Whitney Hepburn. She's good and strong. And got herself a couple of goals already today. Well, there's a good crowd here at Park. The Steve Sumner stand got a good scattering through it. Not too cold for everybody. There's a hat, woolen hats, a couple of caps, something on. You wouldn't believe it. But a nice night here to watch football. No wind is favouring teams. It's just a nice chill factor. No overheat out there. The Albies done great with the pitch. It's up at another treat of a pitch here at English Park. There goes Jada Stewart, linking up with her overlapping runner. Madison Foster. Just didn't come off for them. And Foster again getting in the way of that. Any progress that UC are trying to make down the right hand side. Dabner trying to connect with Stewart, but oh, great little spinning move and great run forward. Just doesn't connect up with her player in front of her. Searching ball forward is Dove with a great touch. Plays the ball into Dabnett, can't quite connect with her, with Forster, providing the sport and run. UC just be able to enjoy a bit of position here. Here come UC. Nice threaded ball through. The shot goes in, goes wide, but also the flag from the assistant is raised. Just got herself a yard ahead of the play there. And foil. We'll just give the ball to Dove, to Hepburn. Hepburn is forward. Looks for Kogan or Cameron, can't connect with them. McPherson and Cameron working down the right hand side. Cameron calm on the ball. The overlapping run from Wilson. Does well there. Great ball in. Finds the top of the 6 yard box, but here's Kogan with a drifting ball, searching for that far post, but only just slightly overcooked there to Stewart meeting that one. Hepburn on the ball, midfield space. Ball comes out Wilson. She looks forward for a cross that to be a wee bit too over towards the keeper. The pressure from not far away from being a very dangerous ball, that one from Wilson. Good cover defence from Firth, goes back to foil, exchange a pass, give her some space. Good positioning here from Coastal Girls to allow the passing movement. They can keep the ball speed up here. They're going to ball speed up and the accuracy of the passing and control. They'll be able to play themselves out of all this trouble, but here we come. UC have managed to get the ball back. Can they turn into an attacking opportunity? And that Coastal defence is too strong at the moment. Cameron holding it up just inside her own half. Finds a spread out to Hepburn. Hepburn under control. Gives Wilson some space to work in. She'll drift the ball into McPherson. McPherson just drifting on the inside. Finds a searches for Cameron, but doesn't quite connect the pass. And a lovely flowing move there from Coastal Spirit. Hepburn driving in. Goes off to McPherson, continues her run. She receives the pass. Wide on the right side. Uses Wilson to go back to. Into Dabnett. Just missed the connection there. And they'll restart back with Elena Firth. Spreads it out to Forster. Into Stewart. Spins, cuts back in. Dabnett providing support underneath. Great speed of play here. First going to have a ping from distance. Not a bad nudge, that one. She connected quite well, but it just didn't drop in time to threaten the goal of Daniel Jamieson. Much to her relief. McPherson brings it down. Goes and attempts to go inside to Dabnett. Doesn't get there. Wilson now got an opportunity to create some havoc, but the touch is too strong. Hepburn switching ball through to Cameron. On a wee half turn. McPherson doing well there with the overlapping run from Wilson. Again gives herself some space to cut the ball back. Well defended by Emily Abbott-Joe. Cameron back to Wilson. McPherson in a battle with Barrett. Kogan using her skills. Tidy work in there. Ball squared to Hepburn. She's put under pressure. Looks for support for Forster. Well closed down by Jasmine Ball. There's a good bit of vocal in the crowd today. A few young SAS girls, SAS Coastal girls here to support their team, and also UC football have turned up with their flags also. It's great to see, great vibrancy here at the English Park in the Steve Sumner stand. Great crossfield ball. Looked like it might have just popped up and hit the hand of Forster. Referee Bremner agrees. Gives UC a wee opening here. So they get a few people forward. Could be a dangerous, great opportunity here for UC. There's definitely no, looks like a good sort of even battle as far as height goes, but the quality of the ball in will be the test. Barrett tries to return the ball, but here comes Dabnett. Dabnett searching ball through forward from Mel Cameron, just misses it. Just misses the connection. If she got hold of that, it could have been quite a recovery UC would have had to make. Good crisp pass in here. It's made its way through to Jasmine Donald, who recycles the ball back to Van der Ven. McPherson doing well there, connects up with Kogan. Kogan into Cameron, receives the ball back. Got herself a wee bit. Forster's touch is just a wee bit too heavy there, but have to restart. Looking through this UC team list, got ladies coming in from the likes of Masterton, Nelson, Auckland, Hamilton, Dunedin, Invercargill. And here comes an opportunity. McPherson's cut back onto her left. The touch is a bit strong, and the cover defence has got time to get back. Hogan's been able to step in there and win the ball back for Coastal Spirit. Wilson goes back to Firth. Firth's going to switch the play. Through to Dove. Foster's taken off. Trying to create some room. Dabnab providing the third player. Firth looks forward. Driven ball through, looking for McPherson, but she wasn't expecting. She was expecting a touch there from a UC player, I think, and it didn't come. So UC will get it started here from a throw. Hepburn up with the head. He gets the ball into Cameron. Back to Wilson. Wilson will drive in. Been successful here of getting some good crosses in. This one's in, right into the 6-yard box. There wasn't a black shirt there to be seen though. Dabner. Dispossessed by Tessa Burns. Makes a strong run forward. Good recovery here too from Dabner. Cross there. Looking for some action down that right hand side from her teammates. Doesn't quite happen. And the ball's made its way out. And the big feature around the Coastal Spirit SAS team is the number of caps these ladies have played. There's at least 8 of this team have had over 100 caps. As I mentioned, it's a current centre midfielder and goal scorer. Whitney Hepburn is celebrating her 200th cap. Captain for today and been captain for a long time with this side. Followed in her sister's footsteps at Coastal Spirit. And racking up a number of caps for Coastal and also Canterbury United Pride. And we might see a number of these players feature in that Pride side as they will be coming around to National League time. Searching ball forward but cut out by Emily Abbott-Joe. Hepburn. Good ball and all tackle there. Stewart bringing the ball down. Tries to slip the ball through. Didn't quite meet its mark. Free kick here for UC. Kogan, ball forward to Stewart. Stewart just unable to get beyond Claudia van der Ven. Here comes Dabner from distance, looking for that corner. As she did in the semi-final, hit one from good range. Or was it the South Island Championship game? I think she had an absolute screamer into the top corner. You know, she's done it more than once. Very capable from range. One of those players who's played over 150 caps. And here comes Stewart. Well defended from UC, good length on that clearance. The ball's back with Firth, who opts to go back to Foyle. Slow things down. Dove on the ball. Goes forward for Stewart. Unfortunately for her, just didn't run on. Great recovery there from Kogan. And she receives the ball back, inside ball to Stewart. Gives Kogan the opportunity to run past. Cover defence is there for UC. Stewart. Always got a good bit of energy and spark about her game. Can turn nothing into something pretty quick. She's got another opportunity. Goes to Forster. Forster's part, not making it its intended destination. Hepburn able to just get that ball back, but now it's in UC possession. Wilson out wide on the right. McPherson above her. Good touch. Wow, that was a bit heavy in the end. Barrett was able to sniff that one out. And great touch from Barrett to get beyond Wilson. Good safety outlet there for Coastal Spirit. Always good faith in Unifor. Provides them a good deep option. Nice work in there from Firth. She steams forward. Gets past one. Balls into Cameron. Continues to run on. Back into Debner. Debner looks forward. Comes out wide to McPherson. McPherson cutting in on the left foot. Drives across the box. Slips it forward to Cameron. The keeper's done very well there to come out and close that one. Dana Jamieson. The flag was up. Cameron had just got herself into the drifted into an offside position as that clever ball went through from and that dynamic surge forward that Coastal Spirit can pull out at any moment is really going to cause problems for this UC defence if they can't stop it in the higher areas of the field. They can expect it at any time. McPherson back to Debner. Debner says let's go the other way. Hepburn out to Stewart. No, Cogan, sorry. Cogan lays it back to Hepburn. Gets herself into a dangerous position. Debner. Ball through to McPherson. Takes a touch. Cuts inside on the left foot. Driven across into the 6-yard box. Here was Cameron who pivoted on the top of the 6-yard box. Got the ball on target. But Jamieson was up for the challenge and just spurted it out for a corner. And this is where the challenge starts for UC. They've conceded 2 from a corner already. We're at the 30th minute mark. And they'll be very conscious of keeping this one out. And that's Chloe Dove's left foot here that will swing the ball into that dangerous 6-yard box. And it is right in that 6-yard box. There's a defender that gets to it first this time. Debner got a lot of that one, but wasn't able to keep it under the crossbar. And much to the relief of the UC faithful here, it sails over the crossbar. Have it Joe to Barrett. Barrett. Can she be given some space? She looked dangerous in the semi-final when she had opportunities to move. Firth under pressure from Donald gets the ball off to Hepburn. Hepburn retrieves the ball back from McPherson. Searches for Dabner, but no connection there. Cameron to McPherson to Hepburn. Out it goes to Foster. Cover defences there for UC. Good close down. Doves on the ball. Out to Kogan. Push the ball forward to Forster. And the cover defence is good. And closes that opportunity down. Dabner Bit of a loose touch, but receives it back from Cameron, who gets it to Hepburn. Puts the ball goalward. Tries to drift it in under that crossbar, but just she's searching for her third. Drifts over. And UC will restart again from a goal kick. Here comes Stewart. Off to Cameron. Weaves around one. Misses the diving tackle from the other. Squares the ball up. And we're going to have another corner. And it's very dangerous. Very dangerous left-hand corner. Two corners. 2 goals so far from here. They've committed everybody forward except for 2 defenders and 1 on the edge of the area. Here goes drifting into the 6-yard box. There's plenty of misses. And it's drifted out. Much to the relief of the UC. What can they work from here? Barrett streaming forward. Wilson into McPherson. Ball goes back to Wilson. Get the ball out to Dove. Dove, assistant coach. Hepburn under a bit of pressure, but deals with that quite calmly. Firth out to Wilson. Big switch of play through Dove. Out to Forster. Plenty of energy in that front line of UC. They're putting the pressure on. Donald. A little phaser play here for UC as they switch the ball through. Now the Rennie runs forward. And Stewart's injected herself as a defender. Hepburn's on the ball. Cool and calm. Back to Wilson. Firth. Dove. Good early direct passing here from Coastal Spurs. Just giving them that time and finding the space to create these go forward moments. Kogan back out to Forster. Forster will go back to Firth. Dove on the ball. Hepburn looks forward, finds a McPherson. McPherson able to turn. There's some space available, but Barrett's closed that opportunity well and truly. Firth, straight back to Dove, across the field to Dove. Dove gets it to Dabner. Dabner got time to move. Looks forward, searching ball through to Cameron. Eludes everyone. McPherson will try to get there, but Abbott Joe able to provide the cover defence UC needed. Cameron to McPherson. Kogan. Cameron trying to square the ball up and play the ball out UC, but nothing coming together in those tight areas at the moment for them. Dabner. Not going to get that one back, Coastal. Kogan catches up with the ball, sends it out to Forster. Not much support there for her at the moment, but she's found it. And Firth searching ball through for McPherson, who's got herself beyond. Cuts back in on left foot. Nothing's there but Hepburn. Good bit of calm. They recycle the ball out to Dove. Dove looking forward, gets the ball to Kogan, who spreads the ball out to Forster. Forster down the left-hand side. Stewart very strong on the ball there, but clever little play there from Kogan. She found herself into space. No, the cover defence is there. The wee moment of go forward here for UC, but it's in bits and pieces, ones and twos. And not getting forward as a team just yet. Coach Anderson and Evans will be wary that this game's only heading into the 40th minute. There's a lot of football to go. There comes Stewart. Sends the ball back out onto the left-hand side. Ball gets driven in across the 18-yard box. Abbott Joe doing well to get in the way of that one. They can only get as far as Kogan. Kogan driving it back into Hepburn. Spins. Tries to get the connection with Cameron. It's not there. Wilson under pressure from Donald. Gets the ball out to McPherson, who cuts the inside on the left again. Across the 18-yard box. And balls in from Firth, looking for that far post. Run from Tabner. Forster giving the ball away. Ennis finding the connection up with Donald. There's a 2 or 3 here. Can Donald get onto the ball? Oh, they're all very organised Coastal Spirit defences again. Being able to create the turnover. And here they come down the left-hand side. Stewart putting chase. Ball will go back to Jameson. Gets the ball forward. Kogan's there to settle the ball down with Firth. Firth out to Wilson. Wilson into McPherson. 1-on-1. Abbott Joe. Jinx into her left-hand side. She driven into the box. Sends the ball goalward. Cameron just centimetres away from a crucial touch there, and Jameson's done very well to wrap that one up and diffuse that situation. Nice touch in there from Hepburn. Pass not as accurate as it might want to have been, but the defence is getting itself enough space. Dove, Wilson, interchange with Hepburn. Firth drives in. Ball to Hepburn. She's able to turn. Get the ball to Kogan. Kogan to drive into this 18-yard box, but she opts to go to Hepburn. Cameron spins, turns, covers there. She's got the ball back. Back into the 6-yard box. Hepburn. There's a hat-trick. Oh, what a delightful situation this is for Coastal Spirit. And their 200 match lady, Whitney Hepburn, has got 3 within 42 minutes of this first half. What an absolute fairy tale for the young lady. Mel Cameron, after receiving the ball, spun, got herself a good opportunity, blocked by UC. She didn't give up on it, she carried on, cut the ball back unselfishly to Hepburn, sitting on the 6-yard line, and she's tucked it inside the left-hand upright to give a 3-0 advantage to Coastal Spirit. Well, you couldn't hope for much more on your 200th game. Here come UC. Can they bite back? The hopeful ball forward, and Forrell might have picked the ball up in open play for the first time here in the 42nd minute. Forster into Stewart. Sheaves the ball back, searches forward for Cameron. She's not able to keep it and just drifts out. Well met by Forster. Cameron. Gets the ball back. Dabner. Plays the ball and gets forward. Ball's just not able to catch up with it. Hepburn and take the ball out into this space. Firth shakes and bakes there. Comes out to his right. He's got plenty of space. Everyone's running away from it though. Looking for support. Foyle's the only one who's vacant and available. Ball's back. Oh, it's untidy from Firth. Foyle misses the pass. Heading to. Here comes Donald. Cogan's there. Nice and composed. But Donald and Barrett putting enough pressure on the young ex-Christchurch United player, Dasha Cogan. Shows a lot of composure and skill on the ball, does Dasha Cogan. Nothing seems to ruffle her feathers much. Here's Barrett, Captain Barrett on the ball. Gets the ball into the 18-yard box here. Firth gets the ball up forward towards McPherson. Abbott Joe sends the ball goalward, but all very easy for their very experienced Una Foyle. Well, I think this is the last game for Coastal Spirit this year. A lot of these players, as I said before, will transition into the Canterbury United Pride outfit, many of them with past experience. We'll have to see what Coach Alana Gunn has got. I'm sure she has a few more players to choose from than other years. But they'll start their National League series on the Saturday, 17th of September. Home games here at English Park, and more than likely be covered. But also a great day out here at English Park for National League football. Well, here we go. The first half here in the Morrison Mitsubishi Reta Fitzpatrick Cup has come to an end. And it's UC 0, Whitney Hepburn 3. Welcome back here to English Park. There's been all sorts of celebrations and frivolities going on. It's a good crowd here. UC have got their supporters and all sorts of get up. And the coastal SAS girls are here to support as well. So there's a good colour of flags running around. Great atmosphere down here at English Park. Really a credit to both clubs. Let's hope we can see the same for the English Cup final coming up in a month or so. Now this will be the last game in the Premier Women's section. And UC will get to kick off. They're 3 goals behind the South Island and mainland Premier champions Coastal Spirit. Really got nothing to lose. They'll want to make sure it's a respectable result, that's for sure. And Stewart making it difficult there for ball to get forward, but more than willing to take her on. Kogan, made that one. Hepburn moves it forward. Ball able to get involved. No, bit of good forward play here from University, but can't find that connection. But you see a little bit of rare time in the opposition front third. Long throw deep in and flicked on. Dove doing well to contain this. Coastal Spirit now with a bit of room and space to move into. McPherson moves the ball across, gets back to Dove. Puts it back the other way through Firth, playing in a central back role tonight. Dabner into Hepburn. Nice flow to it here. Back to Dove. Hepburn. Wilson, we get the ball forward to McPherson, and that pass isn't accurate enough there from McPherson. Nice play in there from Van der Ven. Nelson girl, first season here, first start in the in this cup competition. Cameron doing well to lower the ball off to Debner, who tries to connect through for Stewart, but not there. Barrett's touch, just letting it down a wee bit. We'll start from the throat. Stewart putting pressure on the back four of UC. There's an opportunity. McPherson on their left foot. Looks for an opportunity. It's out to Hepburn at the top of the area. And unfortunately, overcooks that one. Hepburn able to find herself into some great space there, and well found by young Isla McPherson in her first year out of SAS in this Coastal Spirit SAS combined club venture. Hepburn strong on the ball, out to Dove. Debner looks, goes back to Firth. Firth drives the ball forward nicely to McPherson, whose touch just lets it down. Barrett able to step in there and regain For the shortest of moments, the position for UC. Back to foil. Coastal Spirit spread. The great setup that Coach Juan Chang has been able to get these girls familiar with. The spacing amongst these players is outstanding. So, ball into Xanthi Jane, who's come on. Ball to Cameron. Cameron driving into the 18-yard box. Gets beyond the player, but just runs out of a bit of room. So number 3, Xanthi Jane, has come on here. Try to work out who she's... I think maybe young Madison Forster has headed to the bench during the break. Xanthi Jane once played football at Wymack and Hawesville United. Been through the Pride youth system. Talented athlete also. Great runner. Comes the ball. And it's a throw in. Clipped on by Burns. Tidy play by Van der Ven, but dispossessed. Ball's into Cameron. She can't keep hold of it. Ball spins. Tries to propel it forward, but unsuccessfully. Kogan looks for support. Spins and finds some forward play here. It's all opened up in front of her. What can she find? McPherson sitting wide. Hepburn's joined in the support. Exchanges some passing. Launched in from Wilson. We touch on. Found McCameron on the far post. She's dropped onto her left foot. Great cover defence from Ball. Shut down that opportunity there that Cameron had created. Jane back to Kogan. Bit of trickery to evade. Stewart dispossessed. Wilson doing well to get involved in there. Dabner settles things back out with Jane. Jane pass just a bit loose there. Gilbert just about got a bit of that. Firth searching ball forward. So close to connecting up with that forward run of Jada Stewart. Great vision from Firth. Very close to coming off with an opportunity there. Cameron, a bit of a gift there, but couldn't take advantage of it. And this forward Hepburn under pressure from good position here from Gilbert. And Donald just unable, running out of room there. And that's just not able to get a pass on target. Cameron. Cameron again heading it forward. Cross to Ball. Can only get it as far as Hepburn in the centre of the midfield. Rolls the ball forward to Cameron. Interchange with Dabner. Showed a bit of it there, but unfortunately being able to keep hold of it. Wilson out to McPherson. McPherson taking on the line again. Cuts in on the left foot. Looking for an opportunity to get the ball into Stewart. Stewart at the 6-yard box. Just drives it well wide. Just wide there. Hands have settled on the head in disbelief. Dangerous cut in again from McPherson. A good ball found Stewart, who only needed to get it beyond the keeper to extend the lead. I was unable to get it on target. Kogan nearly slipping in there. Barrett, we toe forward. First there to tidy up. 4. Relieves the pressure slightly. Ball drives it in. And a bit of a hopeful ball forward there. It's going to easily roll out for a goal kick. Firth. Good accurate pass into McPherson. Oh, it's the central area with Hepburn. Plenty of forward play. Just able to get it out to Stewart. Stewart flips the ball in towards the 6-yard box. Cameron was there, but keeper Daniel Jameson did well to come out and claim that one. Jane intercepting the hopeful through ball. Hepburn into Stewart. Dabner. Ball into the path of Cameron. A very dangerous one, but Ball's done very well there to take the pressure away. Big my part in this is Jasmine Ball on the driving it forward now. There must have been Grace Cross who provided the appropriate intervention there as Mel Cameron was closing down on goal. I was looking through last year's team sheets, and Coastal Spirit featured a Zoe McMeekin and a Alyssa Wynnum, and what a year they've had since they won the trophy here with Coastal Spirit last year. They've gone on to become professional footballers with Wellington Phoenix. Had a season, and they're both currently enjoying the challenge of an under-20 World Cup for New Zealand in Costa Rica. What a difference a year can make. And you will be able to tune in tomorrow morning where New Zealand will be taking on Germany. A great watch with New Zealand with the point gained against Mexico, and Germany losing to Colombia. So quite a challenge there. It features a few Canterbury-based players, and Marissa Van der Veer, Macy Fraser, Zoe McMeekin, Alyssa Wynnum, and there's one more that's just escaping me at the moment. I'm sure, but here's Dabner getting the ball out to Jane. Gets it forward to Stewart. Stewart on the spin. Inside one. That clutches up with Cameron. Got it on the left foot and it strikes it, but it's only going to hit the side netting. Wasn't able to just quite wrap her foot around it. But a nice move in there from Coastal Spirit. Looking to add to their total. Dabner hits the ball forward to Cameron. Cameron back to Dabner. Makes a forward run. Dabner will go down this left-hand side. Look to just draw the contact of the defender, and the ball will move nicely into the corner. And Dabner will take it. Well, we've seen Couple of goals already from this situation. And the black shirts of Coastal Spirit will make themselves at home in the 6-yard box, and the ball will be put in there. It's good, it's hit off the line. Surely someone has scrambled away. UC have done awfully well there. Kogan able to regain the position. Dabner put the ball on left foot. Doesn't get past ball, and it will be another corner. Oh, quite how that one stayed out, I'm not sure. Seemed to be the UC player. Might have been Jasmine Ball, who's on the post there, was able to get in the way of the initial opportunity. It spilled out into the 6-yard box, and there was another effort, but scrambled away by UC, but here the ball will be put back in again. Right in the mixer on the keeper. Spins around. Back out to Dabner. Touches, puts the ball straight back in. And there's a tidy effort in there from Hepburn again. But unable to get the ball down. We'll go to our first substitution. Looks like it's for Coastal Spirit. And it will be Elena Firth for Laura Newman. And another young player, Laura Newman, played some football at Halls United back in the day. Also came through the Pride system, the Youth Pride. Now finding herself at Coastal Spirit, learning off these experienced players around her. Stewart, one of those players. Here's Dabner on the ball, cracks it towards goal, but there's someone there, and now it's Hepburn's turn. And deflected out for a corner. And no doubt another very serious situation for UC to deal with. The quality of their corners, I feel like I'm going on about it a wee bit too much, but it is outstanding. Threat here, Dabner, straight into the 6-yard box, up it goes, and there it goes! Another corner, another goal. Let's see if you can see who's got the head onto that one. The far post drifted right across. Pretty sure it wasn't Whitney Hepburn that time. I think it might have been the new player. It might have been Laura Newman who turned up there with her first touch. And she's nodded it in at the far post. Well, we might have to wait for a referee to let us know what she thinks there. But the congratulations seem to be going in Laura Newman's direction as she popped up on the far post ahead of the corner directly in. And 3 Dabner corners, 3 goals for Coastal Spirit. There is a 4 called on here. And pass just not able to connect there. Well, what do you do about that one? You've really got to, one, not give away the corner, I suppose, and then really work on attacking the ball at those corner situations. You can't afford to let the attackers just come through there, and that was pretty much an uncontested header at the far post. Very accurate delivery, of course, makes it so much harder for the defending side. And we've got another substitution. Those numbers went up and down for me a wee bit quick. I've missed out who's gone on, but it'd be UC change. I think it might be Sarah Elcher who's come on in the back line there. Dabner floating one in. Cameron looking hungry. Nice work by Stewart to get the ball towards the goal. Jameson will get the ball forward to Donald. Puts McPherson under pressure, but she's done very well there to keep the ball. Doing well to get the ball forward to Cameron. Spins inside, interchange with Stewart. Just misses out, but they've got another opportunity. And Stewart drives in. Feeds the cover defence from crosses. Let's take that one down. Kogan's got on the ball. Cameron to Stewart. The ball's out to Newman. Newman doing well there. Cameron tries to get around ball, but misses out on that opportunity, but draws another corner. And UC coach Anderson Evans, I'm sure he is well aware of the threat, but he's been unable to nullify it. And Dabnut, ball's in just a bit deeper this time. McPherson's there. No, it was Newman again. And it's gone out for a goal kick this time. That one missed the 6-yard box, that one. Still causing plenty of issue for the UC defence. Nice touch from Brittany Nicholson's out there for Coastal Spirit as well. Here's Hepburn. Well defended. And well cut up by Dove. Gets it through to Nicholson. Nicholson spins, interchanges with Cameron. Not as smooth as it has been in the past. Dabner, nice touch. Cameron is able to turn. Takes on the defence. It's there from Cross. Dove doing well down to close Gilbert's opportunities down. Looks like Jada Stewart's made her way to the bench. Being replaced by Brittany Nicholson. Dove, this ball on, flicked on by Dabner. Dove, Wilson. A searching ball forward from Barrett. Actually got too much of that one. Great contact. Gave Fall just that wee moment of uncertainty. Where was it going to land? Relieved when she saw it bouncing over her net, or flying over her net. Barrett. With that opportunity to get forward, can't find it. Hepburn, it's the ball forward to Cameron. Dabner's in there. Sends the ball forward. Newman's going to be hot on it. Takes that wee touch pass, being able to keep it in. Gets down the right hand side. Can she find the delivery? It's an awkward one for Jameson, and she's done well to just punch that out. Here's Barrett with a clever touch just to get up and beyond. Can she link her pass up? Yes, she can, but we were too hot to handle out there for the University players, and Hepburn will be able to assist the ball to be switched over to McPherson, who's out here on the left now. Dabner plays the ball into a very dangerous space. It's Cameron under pressure, but she's able to get a touch. The ball's into Nicholson. Futsal International drives the ball in, but it's gone. They're always fading away from that far post, but drew the attention of keeper Jameson. She wasn't too sure. change here for Coastal Spirit. Gogan's made her way to the bench. And she might have been replaced by Imogen Boss, Palmerston North lady, who's in down here from Palmerston North. Haven't seen her play in the Coastal Strip before. Foil. Back out to this very versatile player, Isla McPherson. It's very comfortable in senior football for her first season. And Boss, nice little skills in there. Pass just doesn't quite make it. And Boss just a bit more physical for the liking of referee Bremner. And it might be the first free kick of the second half, that wonder. It's been a nice flowing game, not many free kicks given, or needed to be given, to be honest. A great game. And it'll be Captain Kelsey Barrett, who's come over to utilise her left foot in here and create an opportunity for UC. And it goes, swings in, been popped up by Boss. Dabner able to just get on that clearance, and it's cleared more by Boss. Up to the halfway, but all UC can do is propel the ball out. Elliott. With the ball forward, there's a wee opportunity for, and the decision being requested by the fans on referee Bremner as University of Canterbury just got beyond slightly, but not enough. And the defence closed down on the, I think it might have been Jasmine Donald who got herself into an opportunity to shoot. Here's Nicholson with some clever footwork and got herself an opportunity to find that far post. Newman was just about there to meet it, but it drifted past. But there's some nice interchange in the final third from UC football, which opened up an opportunity for Jasmine Donald, who went to ground. Referee judged it by her own accord. Although the shouts from the very vocal UC supporter group here were pleading for some sort of free kick to be given. Here comes Barrett, turns, well dealt with by Jane. But she's given it up again, and here's Donald. Cuts the ball inside, has a shot. It just drifts right. Had the opportunity there for Gilbert as well. Chose to go her own way. And she's more than capable of putting them in from that range as well as Jasmine Donald. And we're going to see a change here for UC. Up front, I think this looks like Kate Fox in 42, captain of the UC Sunday League side, and one of the rare players not at the University of Canterbury. Only two of them, Captain Kelsey Barrett and Kate Fox, have done their time at uni and no longer there, but have stayed on and playing football there. UC under a bit of pressure here, and it's cleared. Dove under pressure. Calm. Play. There's Cameron putting pressure on the defence of UC, but spins out of trouble, but The pressure continues from Coastal as they try to press and create errors. And you see just running out of room there. Dove, now to McPherson, the right back roll, left back roll, sorry. Hepburn under pressure. Fox doing a lot of good running. Plenty of good energy from the substitute. Hepburn stayed down after a bit of contact there. Doesn't look too comfortable. Both teams will come together, and as we just come up to the 30-minute mark of the second half. There's the attention from physiotherapist Michael McAukendale. Sees if they can get a few more minutes out of this. .200 game veteran for Coastal Spirit, Whitney Hepburn. She makes her way to the sideline just to run it off, see if she can continue. Nicholson will turn the ball to UC. Ball through to Donald. Back to Burns. Goes back. Ennis. Under pressure from Cameron. Nice play from Boss. Back to Dove. Dove to Debner. Debner playing a bit of a deep roll. Hepburn's made her way back onto the field. Here she's on the ball. Spreads the ball out to Newman. Newman dancing outside. Drives down the right-hand side, looks at an opportunity to get across in. It's made its way into Boss, whose touch is a bit loose. Cameron's on the ball though at the 6-yard box. Back to Boss. Boss, strike towards goal, the left foot and the right foot. But well coped with by well-positioned goalkeeper Jameson. Dabner brings the ball down, rolls the ball out to Nicholson and gets forward, but the connection's just not there. Nicholson rolls the ball back into Wilson. Wilson. Back into Jane. Back into Hepburn, but under too much pressure. Here comes Fox. Bit of urgency here from her. She's just the ball out to bit of a give and go with, and Fox driving in, gets the ball going, but great effort there and a well-constructed attack from Fox and Donald. Unfortunately, their shot was well covered by Una Foyle. Ball back into Van der Ven. She drives across the ball, across the field. Out to Barrett. Barrett with a bit of space to work with. Comes up against Jane. The ball's gone in, but unable to bend it back into their danger spots where there were Donald and Fox were waiting. Wilson driving the ball forward. Well met by the University of Canterbury defender. Hepburn. Out to Debner. So exploit the space down this left-hand side. Rolls into Nicholson. Nicholson sees some space in front of her and she'll take off into it. Cameron spins to her left. Back onto her right. Boss is there. Dances inside one. Back to Hepburn. Hepburn, nice to, bit of a loose touch, but gave her half a chance. Nicholson back to, balls into Cameron, a very dangerous area, but the defence is strong. Nice work in there from Grace Cross, the 4th year criminal justice student at University of Canterbury. And we're going to see another change in here for UC. Didn't quite see what the change was there. But straight into the mixing pot. The new player goes in. Dabner. This one's right in the 6-yard box again. Who's up? It looked like Hepburn did her best to put the ball goalward. University of Canterbury dealt with this so far. Ball. Doing well. Delivers the ball into Donald. Donald. Retaining position for her side. Ball well met by McPherson. Ten minutes to go in this fixture. Can University of Canterbury find their way back into it? Here's Dabner, rolls into Cameron. Able to turn. Ennis doing very well, but good contest in there with Cameron. Getting the ball back. Well, nutmeg. And through, can she connect with her other teammates? UC doing well. Comes Jane. Streaming back towards her own goal. The support's there. She turns into her marker and just ricochets the ball out for a throw. Long searching ball forward. Foyle will come and clean that one up. Bit of pressure there from Fox. Might have been a wee bit of contact, just to apologise for. Gonna do. Here we go, Grace Cross. And pass in. And out it comes to ball. She gets supported to Donald. Donald flicks it in, looking for Fox. He's able to propel it forward, but Dove was there to close things down. Nice play from Boss. The ball's not as good as the touch she did to set herself up. Here comes Wilson. Out to Newman. Comes Barrett down the left-hand side. Swings the ball in. Foyle comfortably taken. It's Nicholson. Plenty of time and space. They're just sitting off her, and Boss has been able to get through. Cameron's made a central run. It's connected with the Newman's touch. There's a wee bit heavy, but his pace gets her there. Driven in towards the ball. Spilled across the line by Jameson, but the cover defence was there to... McPherson to back to Dabner. Dabner, left foot, puts it into the danger zone. Nicholson gives herself some space. Rockets one in, unfortunately for her. Straight at the goalkeeper, Jameson. Hepburn, a wee bit casual there. Wilson put under pressure from Fox. Back to Dove, out to Jane. Jane, down the line, a bit of a loose pass here. Fox strings past, she's got some toe, this young lady. But so is the cover defence from Rebecca Wilson. Donald, a bit of a loose touch. Cameron cleverly moves the ball back into central field where Dabner is. Dabner drifts the ball into a very dangerous area. It'll be open goal for Mel Cameron to make it 5 for Coastal Spirit. Well, as soon as Coastal Spirit were able to find some space in there in that central area to Lauren Dabner, couple of touches, sensed the move, drifted a well-weighted pass in front of Mel Cameron. The keeper was committed from UC to come out and close that one down, but an easy touch around from Cameron has made it 5-0. And the 39th minute, going to have another change here from Coastal Spirit. So number 9 making her way off. No, it's number 6, Chloe Dove. And she'll be replaced by number 9, Samantha White. So great effort from the assistant coach and centre back, 250 game veteran. And it looks like Hepburn's going to move back into the back 4 to give Samantha White, the New Zealand University's futsal player, a run for this last 5 minutes as we enter the 40th minute of the game. Of the second half, I should say. Dabner. Now to McPherson. Good pressure in there from the new player, Samantha White. Cameron in control, interchange with White. Not quite there. Donald's come short to get the ball. Nice play from Boss. Nicholson under pressure from all angles there. And Barrett got a bit of room to fill. Launches the ball forward, hoping for a lapse in concentration in the Coastal defence, but it's not there. They've been on point the whole game so far, and you could easily extend that to the whole season. Just losing the one game this season, and it's Dabner with an absolute screamer. No, Nicholson, beg my pardon. Brittany Nicholson absolutely getting hold of that one from a good 25 yards out, giving Jameson no chance at all. And the celebrations continue for the flag wavers of Coastal Spirit. And how often have we seen this Coastal Spirit side just pile on the goals in these last 5 minutes? They don't stop playing, that's for sure. And Donald just sending it forward, looking for that bit of territory. But might have been a bit of frustration in that kick as well from young Jasmine Donald. Sure, we might be looking to play alongside some of these Coastal ladies in the upcoming Pride National League season, as we said earlier on, kicking off in September. So the season starts the 17th of September. All games here at English Park. The draw's not done just yet, but you'll be able to find it at mff.nz. Searching ball through, looking for Newman. Wilson's going to get it to Boss. Boss is going to spin. Move the ball to Nicholson. Can she get herself on the scorecard again? The left foot comes out, just hits it wide of the left hand upright. And the score will remain at 6. White, watching the ball with Boss. White's going to have a crack. Unfortunately for her, the same result. wide of the left-hand upright. And restart from this goal kick position. Still opting to use a long, an attempt at a long goal kick here when the opportunity to play the short one might be should be considered. And out it goes from the ever-present Grace Cross. She's done well to tidy up a lot of the opportunities Coastal have created. McPherson on the ball. It's the ball back to Cameron. Under pressure from Donald. Change with Boss. Nicholson. Nice composure there to send the ball back out to Jane. Wilson. Send the ball into Dabner. Out to McPherson. She cuts in onto her right foot this time. Driven through to White. Ball's back with Nicholson. McPherson. Hepburn. Cross to Wilson. All the way to Jane. Into Dabner. Nicholson out here on the left. Just slowing things down. Hepburn. Off to Wilson. Things are getting very well controlled here by Coastal Spirit. Dabner sends the ball out to Newman. Newman trying to get beyond her defender, but unable to, and we'll restart from a goal kick. Barrett with the throw to Fox. Fox not going to connect with Donald, but McPherson's now on the ball. Nicholson dropping inside. Fox doing well, gets a wee intercept and gives chase. Wilson's there just to send the ball back to Fall and moves into a position to receive again. Not enough options there for UC or for Coastal Spirit. Nice little interchange. Shot goes goalward. Just over the Fall goal. And a short goal kick adopted by taken by Coastal Spirit. Yeah, their favoured method of restarting from goal kicks works for them. No doubt a well drilled from Coach Chang. Here comes Newman. White's gone down the left-hand side. And the 45th minute of the second half comes up. And the Reta Fitzpatrick Cup, sponsored by Morrison Mitsubishi, stays in the Coastal Spirit cabinet for another year. Well, a result many might have predicted, but UC put up a good fight, put in a good crowd attendance here as well, which really added to the occasion. But super football from both sides, good effort. UC knew they were the underdogs coming into it, weren't able to get on the score sheet tonight, but didn't give up trying all the way through. And it was an accomplished and polished effort from South Island champions, New World Premiership champions, Coastal Spirit, who are now Morrison Mitsubishi Reta Fitzpatrick Cup holders for 2022. Rightio. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for sticking around and making this a great occasion. Great to see the flags flying for UC. Great to see the flags flying for Coastal Spirit as well. And there's a good bit of voice going on as well, which is great. Well, we'll get these proceedings underway. Just like to introduce Lance Morrison from Morrison Mitsubishi, our principal sponsor for this Reta Fitzpatrick Cup. So, Lance, just a few words, please.
Yeah, thank you very much for letting Morrison Mitsubishi be involved with the Reta Fitzpatrick Cup this year and for the next couple of years following along. I think Reta, I've done a bit of research, Reta will be pretty happy with the girls tonight. It was a pretty good hard-fought battle all the way through the season. And thank you very much for letting us be involved, and we'll get on with the awarding. Cheers.
Thank you, Lance. Now, we've had to put up with a bit of fresh weather as this competition, as you know, takes part on Tuesday nights through the season, and the English Cup has been doing the same. And it was another good fresh night here today at English Park. I'd like to bring forward the referees. Obviously, the game is not possible without them, so thank you very much to our referees. We'd now like to invite the UC football women's team to come forward and pick up their finalist medals. Congratulations to Uni for getting through to this Reta Fitzpatrick final, and congratulations to your fans that have turned up today, made it a great occasion. Now I'd like to invite the defending champions and our current holders of the Reta Fitzpatrick Cup, Coastal Spirit, to come forward and collect their medals.
just... Well, congratulations to Coastal Spirit, defending champions, South Island champions, New World Premiership champions. We've just got one more individual award. It's the Player of the Day for the final. And today that goes to 250 game veteran and 200 game veteran and hat-trick goal scorer, Whitney Hepburn. Before you go, Whitney, there's one little trophy here that you might want to take away with you and join your team. Congratulations to Coastal Spirit, SAS, Reta Fitzpatrick, sponsored by Morrison Mitsubishi Cup winners for 2022. So once again, on behalf of Mainland Football, congratulations to UC Football and your fans, and also congratulations to Morrison Mitsubishi Reta Fitzpatrick winners 2002 Coastal Spirits.